Hello everyone, my name is Mini Sethi. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about Schumpeter theory of economic development. For UGC NET, according to this theory, innovation is very important for economic growth. Innovation is process of bringing new idea, product, service, method, solution, technology which have significant positive impact on economic growth. And Schumpeter start his theory with the concept of circular flow. In circular flow, all economic activities are repetitive and follow same routine from many years. For example, for many years, producer is continuous producing same kind of product and consumer are buying same kind of product. There is same wages, same rent, same interest, same profit. Means in this stage, no increase in investment, no increase in employment, income, profit and wages. According to this theory, in order to break this circular flow, innovation is essential. Innovation is very important for economic growth. According to this theory, innovation mainly classified into 5 categories. First is introduction of new type of good, introduction of new methods of production, opening up new market. Means now you are launching your product in new market. For example, now you are launching your product in international market. Discovering new sources of raw material, carrying out a new industry or organization. For example, now you have monopoly or you make any cartel. Next is the role of entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is very important because entrepreneur initiate economic development by bringing innovation. An entrepreneur is different from capitalist. Capitalist just arrange funds, but entrepreneur make efficient use of these funds. An entrepreneur mainly needs two things for bringing innovation. First is technical knowledge, second is fund, and financial requirement is fulfilled by banks. So according to this theory, bank credit play a very important role for bringing innovation. Now we will see how innovation break circular flow. As we know, in case of circular flow, all economic activities are repetitive. There is no increase in investment, output, income and employment. But innovation break this circular flow. For example, some businesses start innovation, or we can say some businesses invented acne prevention soap, some businesses invented new hair fall shampoo, some businesses invented mobile, laptop, tablet and car, and because of these innovation, investment, output, income and employment increase in economy. So this circular flow will break. So we can say that innovation break this circular flow. According to this theory, innovation create a cyclical process, or we can say that innovation create a business cycle. Suppose there is a equilibrium situation in economy. This line represent equilibrium situation. At this stage, economy is in circular flow. All economic activities are repetitive. There is no increase in income, investment, employment, output, etc. Suppose some businesses introduce innovation, or we can say that some businesses invented car, mobile, tablet, laptop, etc. As a result, investment, output, employment, income and demand will increase in economy, and it will be called primary wave, or we can say the introduction of innovation is primary wave, and in this diagram this part will be called primary wave. Suppose some innovation has become successful in market. Obviously, all innovation cannot become successful. There is risk involved. Suppose some innovation has become successful in market. For example, some hair fall prevention shampoo has become successful in market. Some hair fall shampoo has become super hit in market. Their sale is continuous increasing. As a result, profit of business is also increasing. Obviously, their competitor, or we can say other businesses, will also follow same. They will also launch a new hair fall prevention shampoo in market. As a result, more investment, more output, more employment, more income, more demand will increase in economy. Plus, innovation in one field will introduce innovation in other field. Innovation in one field will introduce innovation in other field. For example, innovation in motor car industry will stimulate new investment in construction of highway, new investment in rubber, new investment in tire, new investment in petroleum product. As a result, more investment, more output, more employment, more income, more consumption will increase in economy. So we can say that this primary wave of innovation will bring secondary wave, and this part represents secondary wave. Or we can say that because of this primary wave, prosperity will come in economy, boom will come in economy, and it will be called secondary wave of economy. But soon secondary wave will end. But why secondary wave will end? Because innovation is replacing old product, or we can say new products are replacing old product. Because of new products, the sale of old product is reducing. No doubt new products are becoming super hit in market, but they are reducing the sale of old products na. For example, contact lenses replace glasses, tablet replace laptop, LED will replace normal old TV. If demand for old product is continuous falling, that's why some old businesses will close. If the demand is falling, that means prices fall, investment fall, output fall, employment fall, income fall. As a result, recession and depression will come in economy. This part shows recession and depression. After some time period, definitely recovery will start in economy. This part shows recovery. Recovery will start in economy when some businesses will come with innovation. Then again process of increase in investment, employment, income and consumption will start, and our economy will recover. So we can say primary wave introduce economic development, secondary wave increase our economic development, but recession and depression slow down our economic development, but recovery again start our economic development. So this is all about Schumpeter theory of economic development. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye, take care.